Nobody tells you this when you get certified. You walk out of staging training thinking that you need a truck, you need a storage unit, or a garage full of furniture before anybody will actually take you seriously. So you either go into debt building that or you quit before you even start because you can't afford it. But there is a third option, and it is not fake it till you make it. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So when I started staging, I didn't have a warehouse, I didn't have a truck, I didn't have a crew. Everyone around me was building that model, and I thought at first that it meant that I was doing it wrong. Like I couldn't possibly be a real stager yet because it didn't have the stuff. And turns out I wasn't doing it wrong. I was just doing it different. And that difference ended up being the whole business for me. So today, I want to walk you through three things: where this warehouse expectation actually came from, what sellers and agents actually care about, because it's probably not what you think, and how to say all of this out loud with confidence. Because knowing it's in your head and saying it in a consultation are two very different things. So let's start with where this even came from. Somewhere along the way, the staging industry decided that more inventory equals more credibility, right? Bigger warehouse, more trucks, more furniture. That became the unofficial measuring stick for who's serious about this business. But here's the thing: it was never a rule, it was just a decision. Somebody made, the industry, whoever, and everybody just kind of went along with it, right? Nobody sat down and proved that a stager with a warehouse gets better results than a stager without one, right? Let's think about it this way. A lot of industries do this. They decide the expensive, complicated version is the real version, and the simpler version gets treated like it's maybe less legitimate. But simple isn't necessarily the same as small. Sometimes simple is just smarter. Okay, so if it's not about the furniture, what do sellers and agents actually care about? Well, three things: trust, speed, results. Does this person know what they're doing? Can they turn this around fast? Because sellers are usually on a timeline. And will this actually help the home sell? Notice none of those three things require you to own a warehouse full of couches. An agent doesn't ask how much inventory you have. They ask, can I trust you with my client? A seller doesn't care where the furniture came from. They care whether their house looks ready to sell. So when you catch yourself feeling less than because you don't have a truck, you don't have a warehouse full of stuff, remember that that was never the actual question that was being asked. All right. So here's the part I want you to actually do, not just watch, right? I want you to build your own one-liner, the thing you say in the first 30 seconds of a consultation that sets the tone before anyone even asks about your inventory. Here's mine roughly. When I get to a home, I let them know, hey, I don't bring a truck full of furniture because most sellers already have everything they need. My job is to help you see what to keep, what to move, and what to let go of so buyers can see themselves living here. That's it. That's the whole reframe down to one breath, right? Try building your own version right now if this is something you're interested in. Pause the video if you need to. Write down that one-liner and say it a few times. Okay, so 30 seconds ago, well, 5 minutes ago, whatever, you might have been dreading the moment that somebody asks why you don't have a warehouse. Now, you know where that expectation came from, what actually matters to the people hiring you, and you've got your own one-liner ready to go. If you want to go deeper on this and actually build out the rest of the business this lean way, pricing, scope, what to do when a client asks for something you don't have, I'm going to host a free workshop called the No Inventory Reframe. The date is still TBD. Details will be below in the description, and the link will be below. So come save your seat. If this hits home with you, um, there's going to be more videos coming along in the next few weeks that are going to go deeper on building client trust, other things along these lines. So I will see you there and can't wait. Have a great day.